Hola y bienvenidos a otro video mío. En este video vamos a practicar los mandatos de nosotros. So we are going to practice some nosotros commands in Spanish. If you haven't yet seen my video on nosotros commands, or you haven't learned these yet in your class, go ahead and check out my video. I'll link it in the description of the video, or if you just search YouTube for Senor Bellis nosotros commands, my videos will probably be the first one that comes up. So watch that video, or if you haven't learned them yet. If you have, great. What we're going to do here is I have a crossword puzzle for you, and I believe that all of the verbs that I have on this crossword are in some way or another irregular when it comes to nosotros commands. I want to point out a couple of things before we do this. A couple of the verbs, I made a note next to them. These two over here, I want you to make negative commands, so include the no before the verb in the crossword puzzle if you're going to do the crossword puzzle. And this one over here is affirmative, and I noted that because it's a reflexive verb which includes the pronoun, so you have to keep that in mind when you're making the command. So if you want to do the crossword puzzle, go for it. You can print it off. There's a link in the description of the video. Or if you just want to jot down these verbs somewhere and see if you can put them correctly into the nosotros command form, you can do that as well. So go ahead and do that, and I'm going to start giving you the answers here in about 3 seconds. Okay, so pause the video if you haven't already done so, but here we go. So we'll start with the acrosses, and number 3. So tocar is going to be toquemos. 5. Quitarse, affirmative, is going to be quitémonos. 9. Morir. Muramos. That'd be kind of a sad command to give. 12. Poner is going to be pongamos. 13, seamos, oops, just misspelled that, seamos. 14, hagamos. 15, no vayamos. Vertical, ahora, el número 1, salgamos. 2, no nos luchemos. 4, sirvamos. 6, juguemos. 7, sepamos. 8, casemos. 10, recojamos. Y 11, vamos. Oops, perdón. 11, vamos. So that I just point out a couple things to you since I'm done here, and why things are irregular. So this one right here, we changed the C to a QU to keep the K sound in it. In the affirmative nosotros commands, when you're adding a nos, the pronoun nos to the end of it, we drop the S on the quitemos, kind of like Dora the Explorer with her vámonos thing, where she drops the S on the end of vamos. Morir, the O changes to U because it is a stem-changing verb in the preterite, and we keep that same change in the nosotros command. You also saw that down here with number 4 where the E went to an I. The go verbs, like salgo, traigo, pongo, hago, tengo, all those ones, we keep that change in the nosotros commands. Ser is just a little bit irregular. I just said something about the gar verbs, for example, or the go verbs, sorry. Ir is a bit irregular, no vayamos. It's very similar, though, to the usted commands or ustedes commands. It goes to vaya or vayan. And the negative 2 command, by the way, is no vayas. I already mentioned something about number 1. Number 2 right here, in a negative command, remember that we put the pronouns in front of the conjugated verb, so that's why the nos is in front of the luchemos. And saber is just a bit irregular. It goes to that sepa form, sepamos. In the usted or ustedes commands, it goes to sepa or sepan. And the negative 2 command for saber is no sepas. Number 8, casar is a zar verb, where you change that Z to a C. And then number 10, recoger. To keep that sound in recoger, we have to change the G to a J. If we didn't do it, and we left it as a G, then the word would be pronounced recogamos, so we have to change it to a J to maintain that sound. And then the affirmative nosotros command for ir is just vamos. So vamos a la playa, let's go to the beach, for example. That's it for this video. If you have any doubts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked, and we'll see you next time.